Alright guys, before I talk about Pitch Perfect 2, I have to talk a little bit about a certain trailer that was playing before the movie. Gem and the Holograms. I'm not a big fan of Gem and the Holograms. I only watched a couple episodes, but I gotta say this. The movie looks terrible. I- When I heard they're actually gonna make a movie and it's gonna be directed by the guy who did G.I. Joe 2, I was like, sure, no problem. G.I. Joe 2 was stupid, but was a lot of fun. I recommend the movie for just one action sequence alone, and that was Snake Eyes taking on a bunch of ninjas in the freaking mountains, and that looked amazing in 3D. So yeah, I was up for that. Gem and the Holograms? Why not? We need another insane movie based on a cartoon. No, the movie does. The trailer does not. I'm hoping that this trailer makes it look like one of those stupid ass movies about underdog musician with her group of friends, and she has to learn about family and loyalty, and she realizes that she's being corrupted by the fan base and all that stuff and stuff. Oh my god, the trailer looks bad. It looks very bad, and I could not believe it. I was like, this looks nothing like the television show, and I only watched a few episodes. What the hell? Isn't the reason why it's called the holograms because the whole image is a hologram? What the? And that's the thing, I'm not a fan, but I'm offended. I'm hoping that there's more to this movie than what was shown in this trailer because this looks terrible. So now Pitch Perfect 2. So if you like the first one, you're gonna like the second one. But just like Avengers 2, which is a lot like Avengers 1, Pitch Perfect 2 is basically Pitch Perfect. Yeah, it's basically the exact same movie. I mean, the evolution of these characters, they didn't really change that much. They didn't really grow that much. And it's a kind of a shame because this is about the Bellas' senior year. This is their final year in college. So you're thinking that this should be the most dramatic and most emotional compared to the first movie. In the first one, it's about the Bellas trying to find their rhythm, their harmony. They're trying to find the songs that they have to sing. They're stuck with the oldies. And then comes this newcomer, Becca, played by Anna Kendrick. And she's like a fish out of water kind of story. And she's trying to fit in, but at the same time trying to find an identity for herself because she wants to be a DJ. So then her talents is beneficial to the Bellas, and then they found out what they're supposed to, what they're looking for. They created the ultimate group in the end, and they win the competition. It's basically the same thing here. The Bellas have to find a rhythm again for some reason because I don't know. They all of a sudden they just don't can't find their harmony, I guess, and they don't know their rhythm, so they have to work like a team again. And then Bella has her own storyline where she wants to make a name for herself, and then she realizes that she has her sisterhood, and they're basically a family, and they win the competition. It's basically the same exact movie. But if you do like these characters, yeah, you're gonna like them again. Becca by Anna Kendrick, she's great, and I do love her. She's the only one with character growth, to be honest, because in the first movie, she's trying to make a name for herself. In this one, yes, she is, but she's actually becoming an intern. She works for Keegan-Michael Kay, who's awesome in this film. My God, I love every single one of his dialogues. I love the way where he stutters sometimes trying to find the words because he's trying not to be mean, but he ends up sounding mean anyway. He's like, you know, this is bad. This is bad. Bad for me because you're good, but no. Listen, Dax, you know what she's doing? She's being beneficial to me. That's what you should be doing. Even though you only worked here for like 2 weeks. I was like, wow. So Anna Kendrick's trying to make a name for herself. She's thinking about her future. The only one out of the Bellas actually thinking about her future. And that's the thing about this movie and the first Pitch Perfect movie. College is secondary to these characters. College almost means nothing. To Bella, it means everything. She's trying to do all this. She's trying to get a good future, trying to get a good job. She wants to be an actual DJ. So that's why I root for this character a lot more than the other Bellas. Yes, I do like the other Bellas, but still. Even the character, I forgot the character's name, but she's played by Brittany Snow, who's the redhead. She actually said that she intentionally failed a class just to make sure that she stays with the Bellas. What? And I was confused because I thought she was a senior in the first movie. So I guess she's a super senior at this point? I'm kind of confused by that. And I do like the rest of the characters. Fat Amy is still great. I didn't even know Rebel Wilson is 35 years old, almost 35 years old. Seriously, she does not look like it, and it's kind of a shame because I really finally know about her because of the first Pitch Perfect movie. Sure, I just realized that she was in the first Ghost Rider movie, but she was a very, very minor character at that. And here, yeah, I found her funny. I like her a lot more than Melissa McCarthy, and it's a shame because now she's 35 and I'm like, damn, if only we'd known about you earlier. So yeah, she's great, and I love the fact that, yes, there's a couple fat jokes in this, but Fat Amy is really not about that. Fat Amy is a very cocky character who's a bit of a slut. Yeah, she is a bit slutty, and I do like about that. She really doesn't care what people think about her. She just wants to be herself, and she's super damn confident. And yeah, Fat Amy is a great character, and I love her scenes with Bumper, played by Adam from Workaholics. Oh my god. These two as a couple are great. And yeah, there is a subplot about them trying to be a couple, and then she realizes that she's actually in love with Adam, even though she's like a lone wolf or something like that. And every time Adam cries in anything I seen him in, he's so adorable. Sure, in Workaholics, in a couple episodes I seen him in, I hate his guts. I hate his character's guts. But then he cries like a little baby, and you can't help but feel sorry for him. He cries in this movie, and he was awesome. He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I just spent a lot of money on expensive food. And we have the rest of the girls are back. Brittany Snow was great. Anna Kemp, I believe she's the blonde leader from the first movie. She's back in basically a cameo, and her character does nothing. And that was the joke because she said that, oh, I did my job. And I was like, no, you didn't, bitch! But still, she's great, and I'm so glad there's no vomit scenes in this movie. That's the major downside to the first movie because of the vomit scenes. It happened twice, and I hated those scenes. It's so gross. Especially the part where the kooky Asian girl just does the vomit angel thing. I was like, ugh. Speaking of which, yeah, the Asian girl, Lily, I believe that's the character's name. I gotta see this movie again. I gotta put on subtitles because I have no idea what the hell she said. Seriously, every time she spoke something, I had to lean, crossed my chair atop of another chair just to hear what the hell she's saying. And I think there's only 2 sentences I kind of heard what she said. Something about her sleeping like a bat, and the other one is about her wanting to time travel after graduating from college. I don't know what she said. I gotta read subtitles. It'll be funny if in the actual DVD release of this, they have no subtitles for that. So I have to increase the damn volume. So yeah, she's back, and I love her beatboxing, and her beatboxing is so much better in this one compared to the first one, and I liked her in the first one too. We have the 2 girls who are basically background singers, and they made the joke about that too. Sure, you see them a lot more often in this movie compared to the first one, but still, I sometimes forgot they're actually in the film, because when Becca actually talks to them, they finally show them both on screen, and I'm like, where were you two the entire time? Probably they were shown in the beginning of the movie, but I did not see them at all in my eyes. So when they tried to say their names, I forgot what their characters' names are. I think both of them is Ashley or Jessica or something like that. I totally forgot. And we have Esther as the gay black lesbian, and I mean the black lesbian. And she's great, and I love her singing, and I do love one of her songs. I believe it's called Crazy Youngsters. She was good. And I love the minority joke about her when I think it was Fat Amy who said that, oh, they have something against minorities. And Esther is like, I'm black, I'm a woman, and I'm a lesbian. And Fat Amy's like, yeah, I know. So what? You're not a minority? I was like, what? It reminds me of that minority joke from Spin City when Carter says, no, it was Stewart talking about Carter. I'm not sure if you've seen the TV show, but Stewart was talking about Carter about being in the minority. Like, he's like, wait, so you're black and you're gay. So that's 2/3 of the minorities. So that joke was funny. Speaking, and we do have a new character, two new characters. One is Flo, played by Chrissy Fit, I believe. I kind of like her character. She was kind of likable, but everything she says is about either getting captured or kidnapped or faking her own death just to go across the border or something like that, or getting deported after graduation. I'm like, what's up with this character? Seriously. But she was fun, and she does all these crazy flips and stuff, so she was cool. And I do like the slutty girl, the sexy girl, the Alexis Knapp, I believe that's the actress's name. I forgot what her character's name is, but she sings very well too. Actually, all these characters sing very well. And yeah, she's the slutty one, and she was funny. Like, I'll do whoever it takes to make sure we're back on top. And Fat Amy's like, you mean whatever it takes? And she's like, yeah, that too, that too. And she was posing in front of a car, in front of photographers out of nowhere. That made me laugh. We have an additional character as well, and I like this character a lot. She's played by Haley Steinfeld, the girl from True Grit. And her character's, she's basically a legacy. Her mother, played by Katie Seagal, who still looks great. And yeah, her mother is a Bella, so she wants to follow in her mother's footsteps, but she also wants to make a name for herself, and she loves writing original material. Well, in this movie's case, original. So, original material. And she's very energetic, and she wants to make sure that she doesn't mess up. So she wants to make a good first impression. So she joins the Bellas in this kind of loophole, I guess, because the Bellas are not allowed to recruit anybody because of Fat Amy's wardrobe malfunction in front of the President of the United States. Seriously, when you see Obama in this, you're like, wait a second, that has to be recorded footage, right? You know, from some other event. He can't be acting at the Pitch Perfect 2 set. So, yeah, Haley Steinfeld was great. I really like her character. And at first, during the trailers, I thought that she was the younger sister to Becca. But no, they're not even related at all. And yeah, I do like her character. And you know how this movie is going to go. And at first, I thought she's going to be one of those characters that can't sing, but she can write original material, so she can be used for something else. But no, she can sing. She's a good singer, and I was kind of shocked about that. And so I love her kind of solo bits in the final performance. She was very, very good. And okay, so the major thing about this movie has to be for the songs, the acapella. And it is very well done. Elizabeth Banks is the director for this film, and she did a great job. I thought that the acapella is better here than it was in the first movie. The first movie was still good for the acapella, for the songs also. But here it's a bit more energetic, more fun. But I gotta say, the songs chosen for the first movie is a better choice, in my opinion. Nothing wrong with the songs here. They're good. They're fun. But I feel like the songs in the first movie are a bit more emotional. Here, they're just fun and they're eye-catchy. And Das Sound Machine, the rival gang for the Bellas, oh my god, they're so much fun. I want to see more of them. Actually, I wanted them to win at the World Championship. And I'll get to that in a moment. So, yeah, they're a lot of fun. I forgot the guy's name. I think it's Fleur Borg or something like that. He was so entertaining, so energetic. I love him. He was so fantastic. And every time he sings and you see this intense look in his face, like he wants to stare down into the people's faces as he sings to them. That was freaking good. And we also have the announcers back. Elizabeth Banks is back as the co-announcer. And we have John Higgins is back. And oh my god, he's so racist and so sexist. This is why women should not go to college. Listen, you're going to graduate from college and you're all going to get pregnant. I was like, what? Oh my god. He talks about the Germany versus the US. This would be the most... Oh my god, that was so wrong. Nobody cares about the Koreans. I was offended! I guess the negative part about their performance, besides them being very racist and very sexist, but I was okay with the jokes for the most part, is the fact that every time either the Bellas or the Troublemakers sing, they have to make some commentary, some witty remark. And it kind of takes me out of it, because I was so into the song numbers, and then all of a sudden you hear people speaking over them, and you're wondering, why do you have to do that at that point? I want to just hear the whole performance, the whole songs. And that's also another problem with the movie, is because a lot of the Bella performances are cut short because they have to have something funny happen. Sure, it was funny, but at the same time, you're so invested in these songs, in these performances. Then they just cut off because of something happening, like Esther being on fire and Fat Amy ripping her pants in front of the public and stuff. So the jokes are great, but I kind of want to listen to the songs more. I wanted them to just end. And then you could have some funny stuff instead of just cutting it off. Alright, so this whole movie is about the Bellas trying to reinstate themselves, so they have to face off against the DOS sound machine, and then they have to go through different contests, and then they have to go to the big one with the World Championships. To me, the best part about the acapella is in the middle of the movie, and that's in the basement or something like that of David Cross's house, and they're having a ripoff. So this ripoff consists of the Bellas, the Troublemakers, and I wanted more of the Troublemakers. They're very good. I liked them in the first movie. So yeah, they're back, and they only sing 3 times, and their final performance in the movie is at the ripoff, and not riff off, sorry. So, and that was cut short because they have to make it a joke, they have to make it funny because the guy messes up. So I was kind of disappointed by that. I wanted more of them, they were great. How come these guys are not at the World Championships? I don't understand that. So, it's the Troublemakers, DOS Sound Machine, the Bellas, the Green Bay Packers, what the hell? That was funny. And the Senior Toners, the Toner Seniors, something like that. It's about these 4 guys who are seniors, super seniors, basically, and they're at the acapella group, and they're awesome. Especially that guy with the huge afro. He was great. He's a great beatboxer. Yeah, he was great. And the beatboxer for that sound machine is amazing. He's like the Ray Park of beatboxing. This riff-off was very entertaining. To me, the best part about the movie. Basically, they every time David Cross points to someone, that person has to sing the song, and they have to keep in tune with the beat. So they have to sing a song from that category. So like the John Mayer songs, or wait, no, people who dated John Mayer songs, and also that 90s songs, that kind of song choice, that kind of category. And I love all the classic songs, especially when DOS Sound Machine sings Poison. That was great. And yeah, everyone does a great job. Everyone can sing, and that's the best thing about this movie and the first movie, that everyone can sing. Yeah, these actors and actresses are very, very talented. But yeah, the riff-off was fantastic. It was a great, great, intense scene. And then the Bellas have their other show, and then they finally go into the World Championships. Now, I have a couple problems with the World Championships. Okay, biggest problem to me is that this is the World Championship. So you have everyone across the world, everyone from different countries singing songs. And the main song that a majority of the countries sing is Any Way You Want It? Why? I guess it's a tribute to the Kelly Clarkson sing-along in the first movie when you have the auditions of different people and they have to sing the Kelly Clarkson song. And then Anna Kendrick didn't sing that one, so she sang Cups. And, oh yeah, Cups is also sang in this movie too. And it was great. But yeah, Any Way You Want It? What? And every single country is singing this song except for the Koreans, because they're not shown. And the Germans, DOS Sound Machine, and the Bellas. So they're the only smart people who didn't sing it. So why? Why do you have to do it like that? At first, I thought when they're gonna do the montage of all over the world of which songs they're gonna sing, I thought it's gonna be a montage of those. But no, it's just a montage of them singing Any Way You Want It in different languages. Why? I thought that was stupid. I thought that was lazy when you really think about it. Why would each country sing this same goddamn song? The judges would be super bored after the 3rd time. Seriously, Canada started it, and I believe that's Pentoxics, some kind of group, a cappella group. So yeah, they sang the Any Way You Want It first, and then it was the Philippines, and then it was the Jamaicans, and then it was the Latinas, and all that, and you're like, wait, why are they still singing this damn song? Why? Is it to show that the world is united? Seriously, I thought that was bad. I thought we would hear so many different songs, but no, we didn't. that I thought that was really, really bad. That was a bad choice in my opinion. But the whole competition is basically about the DOS Sound Machine versus the Bellas, and DOS Sound Machine should have freaking won. That performance was awesome. My God. It was a mashup of Fall Out Boy's the songs Out of the Dark, or I just know it as Light 'em Up. They have a longer title for that, but I know it as Light 'em Up, and it's a mashup of that and DJ Khaled's All I Do Is Win. And my God, this performance was outstanding. I heard the song again after I watched the movie because I thought it was going to be awesome for my ears, but no, it doesn't have the same effect because the theater was so amazing for this. I recommend people to see this movie just to see this part alone. I mean, if you don't like Pitch Perfect, I still recommend this performance. My God, it was so amazing in the theaters. Damn. And who knew that Fall Out Boy acapella would be amazing? Light 'em up, oh, oh, light 'em up, I'm on fire! And then the Bellas had their performance, and I kind of felt like they cheated. Because that Sound Machine song lasted like, what, 2 minutes? And the Bellas had like 5 to 6 minutes. And I'm like, how's that work? And they sung Beyonce's Girls at first, and then a little bit of Timber, and some other song. I totally forgot what it was. And then they ended with Flashlight by Jessie J. And when I heard this song, I was like, wait a second. Elizabeth Banks keeps saying it's an original song, original song, original song. She keeps commenting about it. But I was like, wait, I heard this song before, but they keep saying it's original. What? But then it turns out Jessie J actually sang it, and I'm not sure if it's because I heard her on the radio a month ago. I heard her on the radio like a month ago, so I'm not sure if this song was really meant for the movie, or they just chose Jessie J's songs and added to the movie. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that part worked, but I know I heard that song before, Flashlight. But I gotta say, the acapella version is so much better than Jessie J's version, and I'm sad to say that because Jessie J's song was pretty good. I liked the song. It was good. But the acapella version was so much better. I mean, it just blew it out of the water. And I love everyone singing this song, and then you see when they turn on the lights, you see all the old Bellas come back, all the mothers and everyone who was a Bella came back, and they decided to be the background vocals. And at that point, I'm like, is that even fair? Seriously, is that even fair? And also, how much money do these people have? They must be super rich to get every single Bella to be on stage at this time. And also, the fact that Benji organized gave flashlights to everyone, and everyone decided to sing along and use the flashlights? What? Yes, it was a very touching performance, and I do like the Bella's performance, but I felt like DOS Sound Machine should have frickin' won. But of course, since this is a movie, of course, the underdog has to win. Of course. But like I said, the performance is still good. I just prefer DOS Sound Machine. But yeah, the Flashlight performance was great, and I like the fact that Haley Steinfeld sang, had some solo bits, and her voice is a lot louder than every other Bella, and the song was very, very good. It was touching, it was moving, and I gotta say, this is probably the best song in the whole movie. And I gotta say, Jessie J did a good job with the song. And to me, it kind of reminded me of Frozen, when you have Idina Menzel do Let It Go, and you have Demi Lovato do Let It Go. Idina Menzel is the superior one, but I had no problems with Demi Lovato's. It's a pop song. It's supposed to be fast-paced, and I understand why they have to play this on the radio. It makes sense. So I understand if people don't like it compared to Idina Menzel, or people think that Demi Lovato just sucks, but I was okay with it. Same thing here. I do like Jessie J's, but I like the acapella version so much better. And basically, the movie basically ends there. It just shows them winning the competition, and Haley Steinfeld is the only one left. This ending was kind of depressing because every other Bella is a senior. Haley Steinfeld is a freshman. They did not do auditions before they left because they couldn't recruit anybody. So Haley Steinfeld is left all alone, and I'm like, how does this work? They gave the keys to her, to the house, and I felt like, wow, this is kind of unfair. This is bullshit. Unless Brittany Snow is gonna stay back another year because she's scared to move on. So, yeah, I felt like the ending was kind of depressing when you really, really think about it. But who knows? Probably it'll be a good thing. And like I said, college is secondary to these characters. They don't really care that much about college, I believe. But yeah, they did have the moment where they discuss about their futures. Esther wants to be married to a woman. Fat Amy wants to marry a bumper. Anna Kendrick wants to be a DJ. Brittany Snow wants to be rich no matter what. And Anna Kemp already has a job as a camp counselor. Lily, I forgot what she wants to do, and the other two background girls, they cut them off. I love that. I love that. Oh yeah, there is a mid-credit scene that you have to see. Bumper talked about this earlier in the movie, but I totally forgot about it. Then when you see this, you're like, oh my god, this is an amazing scene. It's great. You have to see this scene. It's awesome. So, that's how I feel about Pitch Perfect 2. It was fun. I liked it. Is it Mad Max Fury Road fun? Hell no, but it's fun. If you like the first movie, you're gonna have fun with the second one. But if you're disappointed, if you're wondering if these characters are actually evolving, if these characters are growing, if their stories are better, not really, no. I mean, but that's the thing. If you like how the first one is, then you're gonna have fun with this one. So that's how I feel about Pitch Perfect 2. Write down in the comments below if you've seen the movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Which song is the best song in the movie for you? Let me know. Guys, if you like this video, please click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, there's an annotation here for subscribing. So until next time, guys, see you later, and thank you for watching.